Hello everyone and welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time. We're continuing our game of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. We are in the Pegasus docking bay. What's our mission right now? On the Harbinger you found records of your medical treatment on the vessel was not allowed to treatment that you felt unconscious. But we're actually going onto the Ibanock, I think. Like our main quest is this. You reach the dormitory area, you'll need to find the demonstration. Yes. Without those codes, you'll find another way bypass the force field if you may be the Dark Republic ship.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Why did that go there? Ow, wow.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there, and we can't get to it. Huh? What is that piece of junk saying?
He said he can open the door to the hangar. You just need to access the hangar terminal. The door says you can open the hangar by slicing the computer. What's the difference? Oh, he said he can open the door. The droid. But he says hit E again, not it. I thought there was a difference there in the way we...
How can you even understand that noise? Alright, well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above...
These sounds are super annoying. Let's look at the camera first. All incoming and outgoing freighters need orbital drift charts transmitted from Paragus in order to navigate. Yes, we know that. Oh, nice. Oh, access denied. Shit. Download on myself. Oh, just before takeoff. Okay. Hang logs.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives. Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override. Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one, if we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That...
Yeah. Signal unit destroyed. Comm system from hangar and output. Looks like the communication system was purposely burned out with a mining laser in each of the parts. Don't think so. Although the subsystem had been rerouted to the fuel depot terminal, it looks like fuel. Emergency lockdown procedure activated. Okay. You spend a lot of time in these terminals. I don't know if the rest of the game will be like that, but if it is, it's not that great. Because you could argue, yeah, this is Star Wars and terminals, but I mean, have you seen the Star Wars movie? Do they spend a lot of time in the terminals? It's literally they press one button and stuff get done. Like hacking and going into menus and like this is not Star Trek. So what about that other door? Oh, we came... Yeah, we came from here. Where did we?
Just say the word.
No, we came from here. But we saw this when we came in. Eh? Whatever. And I remember entering this room from this side. 9. I want to go back there. Guys, what are you doing? He's still full health. What the fuck?
Time to take you down to size. More where that came from.
Change level by doing that. We'll do that. Wow, this is so ugly. I'm not sure I'm gonna use that. Doesn't even seem like it'll be faster. I don't remember the effect being so shitty in Knights of the Old Republic 1. What the fuck? It's like the resolution goes, it's like they put a filter in there, but the filter is super low res. Decontaminated area. Oh, I thought this. Oh, no, this is just a door icon. I thought it was like the change. Repair all the main console 4 parts. 18. Computer spice, okay. Eight spikes, wow. I guess I have to destroy it. As this works. Somebody here might be better than me at security. Well, let's level up. So I just used... if I'm about to blow this up, I just used like 4 repair parts for no reason. It's 7 now. Because he's better at computers. And this guy might be even better at computers, right? 16, holy shit. 4 spikes, oh my god, that's super important. Okay, I didn't know that. I actually thought that when you... whoops. When you would click on that, I thought that they would take the stats of the character who's best at it, you know. Okay, so computer use, it's you. Let's level up this little guy there. Level up. Sneak attack. Security. Stealth. That's it. Let's just slide the system. Doesn't matter, it's the same. I do have 18, so I should use repair more. It's too late now. Yeah, 4 spikes for it. Shut down. Fuck. I guess destroying the panel, I would not have been able to, like I would have been contaminated going in here, possibly. Okay, let's level up you. Upgrade class 2. Computer. Repair security. And... ammunition. Awareness. No, I'm okay. Whoops. Shit.
Just say the word.
Guess we can get the hell out of here. Chances are the Ebon Arc will be our ship. I was thinking, was the Ebon Arc so important in the first game? Because they seem to make a big deal out of this, like that as you start and you move and you see that it's the Ebon Arc, like, ooh, like it's the fucking Millennium Falcon. Like that ship doesn't really do it for me. But it is your base in the first game, so. Loading ramp to our convoy will be leaving the mining facility for good. Yeah? Yeah.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Come on. This sucks. Remove that from the game. This sucks. Whoops. No. Can I exit this? No.
We've got company.
This is about the ship prepared to rebuild the borders. Fine, fine. Fine. Yes, sir, bring it. Go. Shit. Guys.
I hear you.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Let's settle this. Let's settle this.
Yeah, this is much better than the gun thing. Wow.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, she's back. Priya, your hand, what happened? How did you survive? Good thing you arrived now, or we would have left you.
There is no time. We must leave.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Can you fly this thing or not? Isn't there anything you can do? Keep as much distance between them and us as you can. Can we jump to hyperspace? Fire on the asteroids, maybe the explosion will destroy them. Just do your best. Wow, I don't know. So there's no reason for me to insult him or anything, because I'm gonna get dark points maybe, or I'm gonna lose influence with him. Is there anything you can do?
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
Can we just hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us. That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace.
Then we die here. Choose now.
I guess this is a bad thing. That's why he says we have to do it, but we don't know what do means.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
Side points for this?
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
Harbinger was on its way to tell us. Why are they still looking for me? How do we stop them?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus. You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk. Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you sealed in one of the cargo holds. True, but as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare. I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a
He says he repaired the ship and got us to Paragus. What part of silence didn't you hear? And the beep out of you and you scrap.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
So why are these Sith looking for me? We got away from the Sith, now how do we stop them?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
I don't think that's how it works. Cause it's like Jedi's are trained, right? Or they read from books, or they become a Jedi. So even if you kill them, someone could be a Jedi, and like, they don't. It's not a race of Jedis. They can't even. They're not even supposed to have kids. Next time someone calls me a Jedi, they'll be lying in a pool of their own blood. Should I say this? Maybe.
The Sith will dare to accuse you of such. They believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters. The Jedi's civil war destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still in reverence to the fallen Jedi and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall and the civil war that followed. Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them. That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
What do you think?
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough. You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again? You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price.
The dark side.
And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
Great. Nothing to lose now. How bad could it be? Turned away from war once. I can do it again. If I do not try, then we have lost. Jedi's life is sacrifice. If evil is not fought, only the Sith will pay the price for crossing me. So I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. No, this is too good. I'm not turning away from war. How bad could it be?
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough.
I was a Jedi
and my
again?
wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
She seemed well enough for someone who had just lost her hand. I'm sure she can take care of herself. You're right, she may need help. I'll go check on her.
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking about? Like he's an empath or something?
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minoc. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minoc. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's a poor assumption to be making. You're right, she may be in pain.
In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos. Oh, don't give me that. All it takes is being around people enough to read them. You should try it sometime.
Points, we don't know how much. Let's see. Whoa. The dark side. Free. Yeah, this is the first time we can actually like go around. Can we go around the galaxy map? Nope. Okay. This feels like the proper start of the game.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go...
Okay. Could you please stop moving around the ship? It's hard to find you. You look like you suffered a lot of damage over the years. Can you upgrade an item for me? Is she just making some more or what? Huh? These are shit programming spikes? What? I don't get it. Was he building them with stuff that I had in my inventory? Sure, you'll gain your skill back. Pray you don't lose any more of your function. I'll sell you 4 parts.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
When you lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I could, I would have protected you. No. I'm sorry for your loss. No. Then consider the pain a lesson. If I felt the loss of your hand, what would have happened if you had died? Let's go with this.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you. I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme. Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
The link is a threat to me and an inconvenience. We need to sever it now. But at your age, you could die any moment, especially considering the way you act. I will not allow my life to be tied to some half-dead, delusional old woman.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
How would this bond happen? Does our connection have any advantages?
It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Even in combat? You and Krampus has the Force Chain special ability. When either of you use force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well. Shit. Okay, but like I'll be using a lot of dark forces, which is not a lot of healing and stuff like that. And I'm also a mage. I'm not sure I'm gonna go around like with 2 mages. Does my face start changing? Yeah, I'm having like little lines here, little veins.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
So what do we do now? I need to know more about the Sith hunting us. When we were on Paragus, I could feel the Force again. Can you tell me what has happened since the Midlothian Wars?
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split. Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did. In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked. I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come. I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
Dark side points.
If I were you, I would
Oh, I wanted to continue talk. Okay, other questions.
ask.
What do we do?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it. It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Why are we going there anyway?
The planet Telos, decimated by the Sith during the Jedi Civil War. Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
That plan seems weak.
Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes. Ask. Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teeth. Ask. Indeed. And was it the same as before? If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force. What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
Last Jedi, cutting off from the Force. Somebody played this game before writing a movie. It's a lot of similarities. It's not possible to cut one from the Force, like defending someone, blinding them. But to cut one off the Force, like losing all your sense at once.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you.
I don't believe the Jedi would inflict such a punishment on someone. It seems too cruel. There must be a way to reverse what they did. Jedi were not already gone and dead, I would end their lives for doing this to me.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
But you said it's possible. How?
Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again, and if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
I'm not gonna go hard on her. I will go with this. I will honor whatever training you wish to give.
Do not honor me, fallen Jedi. Honor it by listening and learning. Do that, and perhaps we shall survive this thing, you and I. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did. Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence.
Okay, so she'll be my, what's the name of the girl in the first game that's kind of like she's with you the whole game. Not really, but she's important to the plot. I feel she'll be with me a lot, I guess, since she's powerful, like she has great stats and all, but like she's very important to the plot. And I like bringing characters that will add to the experience, like not a bunch of droids. Well, the reason I don't usually bring droids is because they're kind of boring, and I know that sometimes they will participate in the discussion and add some things, but it's not the same as bringing her. Let's go with this.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit.
If I do this, do I get more dark points? Oh, we got light side points here, I guess, but we got influence games, so that's what I wanted. So I can easily just get dark points just by saying that? Are you I'd crack his skull. Oh
If
no,
I were
it doesn't
you-
give us dark points when you do this. Maybe once, but now it doesn't. But yeah, I want to gain influence.
If I were you-
Do we see the influence somewhere? Maybe here. 2 available slots. What does that mean? 2 available slots. Oh, okay. Add.
If I were you,
I'm not sure we're finished.
much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5. It is a tale you already know well. Almost a decade ago, the Mandalorians began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
On the close-up of your character, most of the time it looks high as fuck. Like this here? I don't know. Oh, like that is like... I guess. The Jedi Council didn't help, only a few of the Jedi Knights did. The Jedi Council agreed.
Indeed, the Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
No, I keep looking at him.
Two Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic. Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still. As all Sith do without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
But we know that Revan is alive, well, at the end of the game.
No one knows, certainly not I. Korriban lies in ruins, Revan is gone, and the blade of war he promised to stab into the heart of the galaxy has withdrawn. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know. It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see. Perhaps. It is sometimes difficult to find the truth in the Jedi Civil War. Was it the Republic that defeated Malak, or was it Revan? If it was Revan, then the Republic was never truly tested. A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath, and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive. We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you. The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come. I would see to that fool in the...
Oh! We're getting evil! That's the evil pose? Pause. Kinda sucks.
If I were you...
After the war.
As you know, Revan and Malak went to war against the Mandalorians, and you followed under Revan's banner. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
Okay, so we did all this. Okay. Can we do that? I don't think so. Oh, what? I knew that HK-47 was in this game. This looked like the remnant of an HK unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encounter on Paragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. Diagnose. It looks as if the droid is missing 4 critical components. Droid processor, replacement droid charges, the control cluster, recabulator. I have a recabulator, apparently. Okay. Ah, you can quickly find somebody. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, this ship is a little too big and too compartmentalized. Like, I would have just crushed everything more in the center. Like, remove this part here, remove this part here, just bring everything. Boom, boom, boom. Like, this doesn't need to be that long. Like, remove that, bring all this like in the corner. Because like all this lost space. What the fuck is that? Engines and stuff like that, maybe. But yeah, things are so far away from each other. It's kind of annoying when you want to talk to all your characters. Like, I mean, I don't want them all one beside each other, but at the same time, that's with the simplest thing. You know, start there and then boom, boom, boom. Is there new dialogue option, new dialogue options, new dialogue options? Back to what's his name? Can't remember the name of these people. Anton, something like that.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
What's going on? Yeah, she's aging. You're aging. I'm aging. The universe is aging. Time! For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile.
What's going on?
She's lucky she's a Jedi. Or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Her face looks like it was plowed by crazed Ord Mantell farmers. Don't tell me you were too distracted by her personality to notice. Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
thought Paragus
I don't
was
think
dead,
he's
then
playing
Telos
air
is a dying
keyboard.
world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there
Air
before too
cockpit.
long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you. So, what happened?
To what? What are you talking about?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Let's see my lights. Jedi is not defined by their weapon. I'm not a Jedi.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
I don't remember and I don't care.
I thought a Jedi and their blade couldn't be parted. To lose it was like losing a part of yourself.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I don't want to talk about it. Just fight the ship, alright?
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Can we travel there? It's been destroyed. Oh wow. Citadel Station. Okay. It's kind of a Death Star thing. It's not a moon. It's a space station. No, it's a moon.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security
Blow
Force.
it, get it?
I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility. You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry. You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened. Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
I'll go, but one way or another, you'll pay me for the trouble.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You're going to jail again. Who's this? Another companion? Yeah, she looks like a companion. Or he looks, I don't know.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
Wait, I had some question.
I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
No!
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Yeah.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
You're wrong, I'm no Jedi. Let me out of this cave and we'll see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse. Like I said, the exchange has put out a huge bounty on Jedi. I'm just looking forward to early retirement. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
At the same time? Wow, good. Okay. Let's do this. Let's dance, motherfucker. You're so fucking dead. What is this? I can't remember. Play or something?
Yes. Focus.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage.
No,
Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him. We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Great, not investigation.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
There you go.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
I don't know.
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station. What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
It's not jail, really. Okay, he's kind of dark, but she's not, really.
Maybe we can get back to sleep.
Eh? Journal entry now. Can I refuse it again?
We should get back to bed.
Nope. This is different.
Explain something to me.
No?
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search. To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger. The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think? Makes sense.
I want to reload. I'm going to take the call, see if there's a difference.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him. He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. Very well.
Huh. That guy shat on that? Why did not respond?
Sidan gelfa badinogan gelfa linda trufta Tuden truflafa waboyalta truflafan nibo gelfa linda truf Ufta gel brief Den fusi boravan Sidan gelfa badinogan gelfa linda trufta Rentundas Sidan gelfa waboyalta Fandibo gelfa waboyalta linda truf Sidan gelfa badinogan gelfa Sidan gelfa badinogan gelfa linda trufta Sidan gelfa badinogan gelfa linda trufta Rentundas Sidan gelfa waboyalta Tuden truflafa waboyalta Truflafan nibo gelfa Sidan gelfa badinogan gelfa linda trufta Sidan gelfa badinogan gelfa linda trufta Rentundas Sidan gelfa waboyalta Fandibo Delpha, Papuelta, Linda Oisidan Delpha, Badinogan Delpha.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
She endured it out, and she began Corruptio, when Tundas, Oisidan Delpha, Papuelta.
Now perhaps we will be able to...
Okay, so these are quests that maybe it's just easier to get them by answering the phone than exploring the grounds. Okay, so we will answer the phone after this quick break.
Warning. Warning. UFO detected.
One more time. This is your brain. This is your brain on a computer. And this is Dr. Brain on your computer.
The leader in innovative gaming brings you the most awaited title of the year. Prepare to give in to your dark side. It is time to be bad. It's Kill or Be Killed, as up to 8 players battle for control of the dungeon in 3 multiplayer modes. Watch the devastation unfold in full SVGA high-resolution graphics. Build dungeons in real time and check the progress of your minions from multiple views. Choose between first person, third person, and a controllable rotating map on the fly. The creatures of hell respond to your every whim. Hoard treasure and savor the sweet taste of power. Your demons call. Chaos beckons. It is time to be bad.
We're back. Alright, I'll get it. But wait, is there something else? Can we talk to you guys?
Look, I know we've been through some rough times so far, but you need to stop letting it get to you.
I'm fine. Do my features trouble you? Your concern is touching and insulting.
Well, the signs are starting to show. You don't look like you've slept in weeks. Or a year.
Let's play Pasak.
Alright.
Yes. Very well. What is...
I guess I should answer the phone, right?
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
Yeah.
I am sorry, but I do not. Thank you.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Jana. Is it Rogue One? She's like Jana Orso or something like that? It's very similar.
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats. Yes, they play at being downtrodden innocents, having come to you because of these Jedi rumors that are going around the station. Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't need the exchange to you if you work with them. Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians. I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive. Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent. I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be... Excellent.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide...
Talk to each other.
Explain something.
Yeah, take the greatest...
But to lose so much...
Do not... You could survive.
But such a...
Yeah,
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its it appears law as
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We could hit... Well... Something up?
Yes. Very well. I confess its nature eludes me as well. It seems that at times of stress, when battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. It seems that Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing?
It's mainly to block lasers from coming. because I feel naked, or if it represents power.
Then listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. For the male, it seems to have an inordinate importance. But we shall leave such male preoccupations for philosophers and cultural historians. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are. The knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place. Very well. The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good. You may have already felt the Shicho. The simplest of the forms return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with it. Very well. Very.
I wish to know more about the Force forms.
Very well.
Then no.
Ask. Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough. What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
Story time.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient.
By the way, it's also a black
learning,
screen here.
Of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition.
Is there supposed to be something and I'm missing it here? What? Yeah, there's definitely supposed to be something here.
There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense.
What the actual fuck?
Take what strength you may steal from me. In you all my hopes rest for the future.
I have to exit game. Okay. So is that... It's normal. This is normal. What? I refuse to believe. I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. There's stuff going on, clearly. Like, long silent moment which would indicate that something's going on screen. What's the name of the... I see a cutscene right here.
There are adventures of...
Are you fucking shitting me? What is up with this game? This works. This doesn't work. If I go full screen. Whoa, now I lost the cursor now for some reason. Okay, so let's watch the YouTube. Whatever.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense. I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness.
There you go. Well, at least we have YouTube. You know, it's fun that there's always this backup. It's just a minor inconvenience. All in all, it doesn't make any sense though. Like, fuck, just capture the game or don't capture it. I don't understand OBS. Like, because like 99.9999999% of the time everything's fine, but there's that once in the blue moon, once in the blue game. Like this game is by far the weirdest I ever saw in terms of, and this is not even like capturing it. This has nothing to do with the capture. It's like this movie is just not playing. It's just not. It's my game's broken. Need a refund. I'm gonna call GOG and tell them the fucking game is broken. I know this one is on Steam. Anyway.
Yes?
So if I do this,
Does
I'm
it-
gonna talk about.
That what? Take what's.
I need more than that.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Okay, sorry, my stuff moves when I put the thing in full screen. Okay. Can we call somebody?
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
The war has really inflated prices.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
The war has really...
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Tonoranga Manakan, Ipo Inshawa, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noruta, the Ranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratum. Machabi.
Can I just hit it? With my fists? Oh my! Yeah, that works. Can you help me, guys? Oh, there's some leveling up to do. Oh, it wasn't possible, mate. Not have
Just
been
say the
impossible
word.
for this guy. Oh well. Nothing. attributes. Wisdom, oh, +4 now. Skills. More awareness, more persuade. I should start putting point in this. I can't even put point there, so why not? I don't think treat injury is that important. Oh, I did take this. Battle limitation. Heal, force aura. This is awesome. What do they recommend? Fuck off with your stun droid. I should start every battle with battle meditation. Most battles don't last 20 seconds. How much is it? It'll be fun to see this when I choose my powers. You know, it's very costly. 35 points. There's no adjustments. And there never will be. As apparently it's not adjusted by wisdom or charisma, and it's not a light or a dark side, so I'll never have bonuses. Because now this costs less, maybe? No. I'm not sure this is because of the dark side. Maybe. Yeah, it must be. These warnings are quite rare.
What is it?
Oh, she could be better in repair. Repair, stealth. Okay, I got heal with her, that's fine, okay, yeah, right. Why does she add this? Did I take this? Maybe she added at the beginning. Okay, she can use this. Oh no, she's not the one with force screen. Okay, maybe she could take stun droids, and then eventually this. She has slow and affliction. Yeah, this is really good against high-powered enemy. Oh, I wanted to take this too, but I have it already on my character.
Yes?
I hear you.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?
Whoops. Help him, my son. What does it look like?
You think I'm just going to let you get away with this?
If you're smart, you will.
Oh, and now I'm supposed to be scared of you on top of everything else?
I'm not going to take that from you.
Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else.
Yeah, I'm going to take your life too. I said that before reading that, by the way.
What? You are crazy.
No, I'm just a dark Jedi. Backs off slowly.
Are psychotic urges all that drives you?
Not all.
Don't know what even came over me. 1 second we were just standing there talking, and then...
I am not speaking to you, fool. Be silent.
I didn't see you holding back. And what would you have done? When I seek your opinion, I shall ask for it. Be silent. I do not need your advice or your judgment.
When one of us is committed to battle, then all of us are committed. We must... I would examine the situation as a whole, all of its ties to the Force, and then decide which string to pull, not sever them all at once. Such crude methods grant you nothing.
Let's say perhaps you are right.
Perhaps. And perhaps in the future you will remember such a lesson. There are many paths in life, and some are short and empty. Oh, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root if your common sense will not permit it.
I may lose influence with her. Influence gain with Aton and Kriya, but influence loss with Kriya. Yeah, I don't think she moved, but I think he moved. Yeah, he's definitely getting darker. So apparently we have high influence with him, but not as much with her, unless she's not moving because other things are going on. Maybe it is moving, I don't know. It's difficult to see. I'm pretty sure it's right smack in the middle. it may actually be easier to bring somebody that's already like that. So like this guy is already a bad guy, so we're doing things he likes anyway, so we're just driving him in that direction.
Tu Nitsaman Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima pogwanga samoana mucha Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma Tonghite mosi jochia yumba ditawa e bawatune ruta Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura Tayaita ta bosananansata Jikonu tai yun palawalit basa makaranwa ni rotu guru nichurota Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke hiata Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa bo Watakratunji mularay
Can I ask for... No, I can't ask for money because he doesn't have any money, but... Yeah, I don't want to help this guy. I don't want to get light points. It's still a mission. I think I'll call this a night. I know it's still early, but I'm very tired, and this doesn't seem like a super interesting... If we would be like an interesting part of the game, maybe, but just a bunch of apartments. It's kind of boring. Yeah, end stream. I still like it. It's boring, but I still like it because what is the focus now? It seems, at least for me, it's the relationship with all my characters, and I do like these characters. They're not that typical. Like in Knights of the Old Republic, every character seemed like your typical, you know, like the goody two shoes, that evil robot is kind of like a bender like type, and like, anyways, it was very by the book. Let's raid somebody. So tomorrow we'll play a little bit of New Vegas at like 5 p.m. and we'll play more of King's Quest 4 at 8 p.m. We'll raid the Knicks. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.